This is gonna be a quick video today. One more type part here. We're gonna talk about bad friendships and bad relationships. I want to keep this video as short as possible because this is kind of very self-explanatory. If you're having somebody that is toxic to your life, this is what bad relationships look like: toxicity, extremely draining from your own energy, and number 3, they are going to keep on asking you for favors, but they're not the type of people to repay you. What you have to understand about good relationships is that in order to have a good friendship or a good relationship with anybody, it has to be an even exchange. What's in it for me, what's in it for them, and vice versa. That's what good friendships work off of. Number 2, what you have to realize about good friendships in good relationships is that they're not going to play mind games with you. They're going to be straight, direct, assertive for what they want from you, and you just have to be that person to give it to them. And vice versa, if you need something from me, just be assertive and be straight up with me. I'm not gonna play this tic-tac-toe game of you being angry and me trying to figure out why you're feeling this way, and then number 3 is just being there for each other when times are low. I've had friendships in my life and relationships in my life where they were extremely draining, and when I would be sad, I would be sitting with myself all sad and upset. And that's not life. Life isn't truly like that. Life is a matter of balance. It's a matter of everything be equally balanced. If you're having a bad day, that person is helping you move forward and stay motivated. If they are having a bad day, you are there for them, motivating them and encouraging them to keep on moving forward in life. That's what a good friendship and a good relationship looks like. If you're constantly drained in your relationship, it's not a good relationship. If you're constantly being in a bad mental state and you're sad and you're angry and you're happy, all in a spur of like a whole day, or maybe not even like a whole day, that's normal, but maybe within a whole hour you're feeling all these emotions, you're probably emotionally imbalanced, and that's not where you want to be in a friendship or any relationship at all. But there will be points of that. Let me be realistic. There will be points of that happiness, joy, sadness, and anger. That will happen. That's clearly normal. Person in your friendship or your relationship has to be a motivator of your goals. They have to see what you're seeing. And even if they don't see what you see from yourself, they are going to encourage you and motivate you daily, or even sometimes twice a week. They might say, hey, listen, you're doing great, you're doing fantastic, keep pushing forward. If you at least hear those words a couple times in your relationship, or any times in your relationship, this is what's very, very forgotten. It's very forgotten in friendships and relationships, is to encourage, to help each other bloom as plants. Bloom, not saying that we're plants, but you get my point. What you have to understand about a true relationship and a true friendship is that you guys encourage each other, but then not only that, join activities with each other too, so you guys can bond and become greater. It's not always all the time, let's go where I want to go and let's forget about where you want to go and let's just hang out. You know what I mean? No, you don't want to be like that. You want to be an even exchange. If I like pool, let's go out and play pool. If you like to swim, let's go out and swim. If you like books, I'll go out with you and read a book with you and have a coffee. If I like playing golf, you go out with me and play around the golf, and that's at no complaint of that. Will they suck at it? Most definitely. Will you suck at it? Oh yeah, for sure. But you're there, you're hanging out with them, and it's showing your devotion to them as a friend. And that's what a good friendship and a good relationship looks like. What a bad relationship friendship looks like is, again, you're going to be drained. You're constantly going to be having jumping of your emotions back and forth. And you'll start realizing that over time, you'll start losing parts of yourself because you're not focused on your hobbies. Bad relationships and friendships distract you from your hobbies. They distract you from your hobbies, and they drain you, not only emotionally, but physically too. They will drain you. You'll forget about the goals that you had. So if you had a goal about being a graphic designer, you'll forget about those. If you had goals about losing weight, you'll gain weight as quickly as you're trying to lose it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But you'll gain weight, basically. And you will get so annoyed from your life of not having goals constantly trying to confirm over your girlfriend, constantly nagging. It's going to be draining to the point where you're just like, you know what? I just want to sleep all day. And when I sleep, I'll have whatever dreams that I have that are so joyful that I wake up and I say, another cycle again. That's not life. That's what a bad relationship looks like. A bad relationship is also going to transform you. So if they're extremely toxic, you'll become extremely toxic. If they are extremely anxious all the time, you're going to become clearly same as anxious all the time too. So just keep that in mind if you keep those people around. My best advice to you is if in one of these situations, run out that door as quickly as possible and cut them off. Because the sooner you can get this through, the better. Sometimes people have relationships for 10 years in this thing, or maybe even 2 weeks. And I'm going to tell you right now, the 2-week one is going to be a lot easier than cutting the 10-year one, because you're going to have so much time and energy committed to this to the point where you don't even want to let go. And I've been in that situation to know that it's extremely tough, but the earlier you can cut it, the better. And my advice to everybody is that if you do that, God will see that you've done that, and he will put the person that is well deserving of you, that is emotionally intelligent, in front of you to show you that this is what a good relationship looks like. This is what a good friendship looks like. He will put that in front of you, but you need to be willing to commit and to set these people aside and push them far. Is it going to be hard? Yes, like I said, but if you just do these small steps over time, you will start seeing benefits from this. So after you get rid of these people, what do you do? Here's what you do when you get rid of the toxic people in your life. Realize the good signs I just gave you about what a good friendship looks like. They're going to be constantly motivating you so that you can keep on pushing forward. They're going to uplift you when you're having a bad day. They're going to tell you and reassure you of your emotions if you're not sure about what action to take. There are going to be people out there that are going to be good partners for you just by the way that you see them. You know what I mean? Are they dressing appropriately? You know, this can go for girls too, like I said. Are they dressing appropriately? Are they showing off themselves in a different light? You know what I mean? You want to be in a spot in your life where you can say, these are all the people that I've had in my life for the past 15 years and they've always treated me well. And my relationship with this person is absolutely solid, and I can be open with them, I can be straight up with them, and they won't be hurt. And that's what a good relationship is my next point about a good relationship, is that you can be straight up with them and it won't hurt them. Well, sometimes it will hurt them, absolutely, but they'll appreciate the fact that you're straightforward. They won't give you an attitude, they won't give you any type of, swear word here, they won't give you any type of issues when you go through these things with them. And trying to be positive, trying to motivate, and trying to be straight up with them. Hey, listen, you did this and I didn't like it. You know, they are going to encourage you. They're going to help you. They're going to try their best to be the best version of themselves so that they can see you grow. And vice versa, you know, water each other's plants and you'll see each other grow in the right ways. But if you're watering a dead plant, you're not going to get anywhere. It's just, the soil is just going to soak up the water and the plant isn't going to go anywhere. That's why you have to watch out with stubborn people when you go through bad friendships and relationships. Stubborn people are the worst people to date because you'll never get through their head when you're trying to tell them what to do to change their relationship and to motivate them to do better. Stubborn people want to keep on doing the same thing every single time, no matter what they want to do, because they're stuck in their own ways. And that's what you have to understand, is that stubborn people don't move forward. The people that move forward are the people that are willing to open their ears and shut their mouth for a couple of seconds. Because listening to other people, listening to wisdom, listening to the people that lead you, you know, the man for the woman. In friendships too, you know, there's always somebody that leads, somebody that has more wisdom than the other person. And then some other areas, the other person might have more wisdom than the person that's speaking. You know, it's just always being open-minded and considerate about the person's feelings and the person's thoughts is important to being. My personal advice is, if you're trying to get out of your stubbornness, just listen. Just listen. That's it. You got to be the type of person that just listens, and that's it. It's going to be hard because sometimes you might want to speak up or you might want to say something, but staying quiet and listening and knowing when to talk, when you're being asked to talk, and when not to talk, when it's not your turn to talk. you know, because at the end of the day, if you're quick to listen and slow to speak, you will learn a lot in this life. And that's what I've learned for the past 5 years of me being a grown adult. But yes, that's my best advice to you guys who are trying to pursue a good friendship or good relationship. But this is battling bad friendships / relationships. And my bonus note to this is that in order to motivate a good relationship and good friendship in your life, you have to be a good person. Help somebody that needs help. Donate your time, donate your energy. You have to be a good person, as in like checking in with your hobbies and really trying to pursue life forward by yourself. And those people that are just like you will follow onto you because of your energy. But this is what happens. Souls go to souls, you know. And if they are the same soul, they rhyme together, they will eventually come forward. So you have to be a good motivator of yourself and encourage yourself first in order to find people just like you. If you're sad, depressed, stubborn, angry all the time, you'll find people exactly like you within the next mile or within the next 500 feet. It just will happen. So you have to be a motivator. I tell myself every day, thank you, Lord, for another day. Motivate me, push me forward, because at this point, I don't know what to do. I can't find people that motivate me. I can't find people that relate to me. So make me that person so I can be that person to somebody else. And hopefully that passes down so that I can circulate right back to me. So I can find somebody just like that. Somebody with the wisdom that I need to keep this life moving forward. I love you guys. If you guys have any questions, drop them below in the comments. And yeah, love you guys. Peace out.